Hello, everyone.
Hi, Jean.
Hi, Kim.
Good morning.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello,
Good
Heather.
morning.
Hi. So today we just start this demo chat. Originally, we were thinking about to do this osteoporosis, but we changed our minds. We think we want to do to find out what people, middle-aged women, want to solve their problems. That first. So I am Jean Yao, a biomedical researcher and a health coach.
I'm Kim Fox, registered dietitian, functional medicine specialist.
And I'm Heather Carpentier, a health and wellness consultant.
So today, as Jean said, we are going to discuss some of the hurdles or issues or frustrations or things that we have figured out since becoming middle-aged. And I guess we're defining middle age as being somewhere between 70-ish. But with us today, we have a couple of guests, so friends that have graciously agreed to join us. So you would be hearing, somebody else's thoughts as well. Heather has interviewed or talked to a couple of her personal clients and is going to share some of the information that she has received from them as well throughout the discussion. So Jean, do you want to introduce your guest today or have her do it?
Yeah, Gloria Miao, she's my friend. Gloria, would you say something?
Hi, hello, Ivy. Good morning. And Jean, Kim, Heather, Shelley, I'm Gloria. Thank you very much to have me here on Demo Chat.
Well, thanks for joining us. And I have one of my dear, dear friends, Shelley. So Shelley, thanks for joining us today. Anything you want to start out with?
No, I'm as curious as anybody else who's watching.
Okay, so Jean, why don't you start us off today? Why don't you tell us some of the things that you have noticed, experienced since you began your middle-age journey?
Yeah, that's a very good question. I think for most people like me, when we get through 50s, for me especially, I feel like I get less sleep. And I am the person I really like to sleep a lot before, but right now I feel like every day I'm sleeping, but I don't have enough sleep. And then if I don't have enough sleep and during the daytime, I feel like, when you do exercise or do something, you feel like you don't have enough energy to finish it. So that's really bothered me a lot. And the other thing is, my bones and joints are getting worse than before. It's just get pain all the time, every time. So I think that's my really, really worst things happening right now.
So Heather, what about you? Any changes you noticed, or are you just sailing right on through?
Oh, just a sailing, yeah, with no storms along the way. Insomnia has been a battle for about 18 years.
Wow.
And it was funny when Jean was saying sleep, everybody's head was nodding like, oh, yep, I can agree. And strength is another thing I've noticed in the last 3 years. I'm just not as strong as I used to be. And then managing stress. And I also have to manage an autoimmune condition. So yeah, it seems like we're all kind of on this same trajectory. So
we're on the same page.
Yeah, well, a lot of things. So for me, I'm dealing with gut issues. So for me, it's kind of this ongoing gut mystery, but I am finally taking the initiative to figure that out. And that, of course, has affected my weight. I've had my gene profile done several years ago. And what was interesting is that the top two issues that came out for me, my top two health issues are osteoporosis and nutrient deficiencies. So says my gut is not working. I'm not absorbing what I should be or what I'm taking in. So, so what about you, Gloria? Anything that you would like to share with us today?
Yes, and my midlife experience is quite tough right now for me. And my dad is very sick. I'm very sad and want to cry. It's very often. And besides bad feeling, I could not sleep well every day. There is always something and staying in my mind during sleep. So the family relationship and the poor sleep bother me a lot.
Okay. Yeah. What about you, Shelley? Kind of in the same camp as us, or do you got some new stuff or different stuff?
I'm just very good at sleeping, which I could not be more thankful for.
Wow, that's good for you.
But I would say when I hit my 50s, which was a long time ago now.
Oh, it wasn't.
10 years. I'm 60. But when I hit that time frame is when I found out my body was not going to protect me anymore from my own bad habits. And so I had to start learning how to eat well, get up and move, drink water. I pretty much spent 50 years dehydrated. So I'm catching up in that area. But I just think generally what has happened for me is just learning to take on healthy habits, which I was gratefully, I guess, I was able to be really abusive to my own self physically in terms of how I ate, how I moved, all of that. But no more. Now I am very conscientious about all of it. So
I think that's interesting what you said, because our bodies are great at dealing with a lot of stuff that we put them through for probably the first 40, 45, 50 years. And then it says, can't do this anymore. Done. And then,
you're cut off.
Ta-da. Yep. Now it's payback time. So here's some of the responses again that we had gotten. I think, these are some of the things we've already shared, but when we posed these same questions on Facebook, this is what several of our ladies had also responded. So, hot flashes, the sleep, energy, weight, anxiety, depression. So yeah, some different things and other similar characteristics. So what have we found that is working or what has helped? Shelley's already kind of said a few things that she has noticed, but Heather, let's start with you. What have you found to be working in the things that you have been dealing with?
Well, when I began this health journey, and that's how becoming a health consultant, it was gut health. It has been a huge improvement. I actually deal with 1, maybe 2 autoimmune. I don't know on the second one yet, but just improving that gut health, now your body can get more nutrients. If it has more nutrients, it can then use them to help rebuild and things like that. That was through the GAPS diet through me, and that is what I'm on. And then I just made the choice of making sleep a priority. I actually had 2 professionals say you need to sleep. And so just doing a lot of proactiveness on that versus deep breathing, things like that. I also did go to acupuncture and Chinese medicine for a serious health condition that I was diagnosed with. And that has been huge. It actually reversed part of the diagnosis. And I do get regular massage because I'm a type A person and we need to really deal with that as far as that stress level. So, it isn't just always one thing, it's many things that we need to work on. We are a very diverse person and we have different areas we need to work on, and it's so important. So those are just some of the highlights, and I'm still a work in process.
Good for you.
Yeah. We lost Kim.
Oh, we lost Kim.
So, Jean, what have you done?
Oh, okay. So I get her in. What I have done is I do regular exercise and meditation, travel. Regular exercises and meditation can help me to get a better sleep.
Right.
And travel can get my stress release, so that's better. And also some special exercise for the knee muscles, so that can help me to reduce my joint pain well. So that's what I do. So how about you, Gloria? Do you do anything?
Oh, I do. I think I do regularly exercise a few years ago. Like that's not crazy. Like regularly walk with my dog. And recently I do a lot meditation, like regularly try to every day about 20 or 30 minutes. I think that helped me. I think myself is more calm, like a mind, body, body and mind. I try to come together. You know, I always think of my mind is always fast. Okay. My body do not cooperate with my mind. That make me nervous and it's more stressful. But now it seems like a little calm down.
Okay, that's good. That's good. And Shelly?
Well,
how do you feel?
I have never been an athlete, so exercise has not been in my life other than in my childhood. I was very active, outdoorsy, riding my bike every day. But really, once I hit my 20s, I was very hit or miss on moving. And let's see, 2 years ago, I was sent to a cardiologist, and he suggested that I'm not moving enough. So I got the Fitbit because it's not a natural habit for me to get out. I mean, I could sit on the couch all day. I could, but it's not good for me. So I got the Apple Watch now, and I am a slave to getting those circles closed because really my body depends on me to keep it moving and all day long, not just on one exercise session, but just a variety of getting up and getting out of the chair. So that would be that and water. It's all about the water for me.
Yes.
Oh, there were a lot of diets or different ways people were eating. I know there were some exercise things that people have been utilizing.
Right. So, some of the suggestions for paleos worked well. The short-term keto and intermittent fasting, low carb, more new lean protein, and like Kim said, eliminating sugar. I think everyone could do that, and they would see an improvement in their health in some way or another. And then there's that daily exercise. Like pretty much all of us have said that we need that movement, and Shelly really said, you know, we just need to move. You don't have to go to the gym. You just need to move. You need to get up and move. And, you know, whatever tools you use to do that is great. So
yeah, that's right. Especially right now, it's spring. And then very, very soon it will be summer. So you have plenty of reason to go out.
I will say walking was my salvation in the last year. It's just getting outside, breathing fresh air, and moving pretty much every day, no matter the weather.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Good for you.
And then, ladies, here's our last question. What is it we have figured out about ourselves in this middle-age stage of life? Jean.
I think willing to learn new things, that's very important. Because the world is changing and we need to try to catch up, like exercise or nutrition. Before, maybe we don't know that very much. And right now, we need to learn new things or new knowledge in those areas.
Awesome. Heather, what about you?
Well, what was funny when I was interviewing or asking the questions of some of my clients and friends, one thing, they struggle with this and they struggle with that. But they said, you know what? I have the wisdom of the years. And I think that's important that we learn that. You know, we do have the wisdom and we have to really hone into that and take charge of our health because of that wisdom. You know, you think back, what would you have told yourself 10 years, you know, if you were 40, and what would you have told yourself? And if you knew you could say something to your 50-year-old body, what would you say? Well, we still can do that at 50 or whatever. What would we tell our 60-year-old body? You know, what would you want me to do so that I can live a healthy, you know, life and just be there for my family, healthy and strong. Because that's a great gift you can give your family and yourself, is a healthy you.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Great
that's
advice.
great.
Linda, anything you have figured out, want to share?
Not Linda.
Gloria or
Gloria.
Gloria.
Oh, yes. I talked to Jean this morning, and because of age, I think I changed a lot this couple of years. Before 2 years ago, I'm willing to, get my license again because I have an RN license. I want to renew my license. But right now, I changed my mind. I think everything my body told me I need to slow down. So I'm very interested about talk to the people. So I would like to have some class learning about psychologists, something about.
Wow.
Wow,
That's
that's
awesome.
great.
I don't know.
Shelley, what about you? What are your words of wisdom? What have you figured out?
Well, when you attach wisdom, I'm not sure, but basically I have this one body, this container to carry the real me around in.
Oh.
And I am really totally responsible for it. And we can all make a lot of excuses for why we need cake. I love sweets, really do, but I have quick sugar also. But I just realized if I don't do the healthy habits, it's not going to be anybody else's going to fix me or maintain me or what have you. So I just know it's my job and I take it seriously. For my family, like Heather said, I have children in the marrying age range, and maybe I will be a grandmother. You never can count on that for sure. But when I am, I'm going to be kind of older than some of the people are. And I want to be able to heave up a 2-year-old. And so in order to do it, I need to take care of this.
Yes.
Great advice. So what I've realized is that what works for one woman may or may not work for someone else with the same issues because each of us is unique. And secondly, I'd say, don't give up. I learn new things in my field all the time and am acting on them now instead of waiting. I could have been better years ago, but didn't take the time to work on myself. And now I'm finally doing it. So for our viewers, our goal is to continue to provide useful information, tips, and tricks to help you, in your wellness journey. So please join us here live on Thursdays at noon, or you can, follow the recorded video at your leisure. And please spread the word to any gals you feel would benefit from our information. So Heather, do you want to kind of summarize some of the things that we kind of bullet pointed here on what we'd figured out?
Right. So like we said, we've all had different solutions that have worked, and Kim's saying we're all unique. But just remember, even though we have unique challenges and stuff, you're still not alone, and we can do this together. And a support group is an awesome way to do that. So get support, whether it's family or through some programs that we'll be offering, because like I said, you are worth it for yourself and your family, okay? So it's just easier sometimes to figure things out in a group setting because yes, something might not work for you the same way, but it might spur a different thing that sends you in your healing direction. So yeah.
Wonderful, thank you. So Jean, what are we going to be discussing next week?
Next week, I'm thinking we should talk about why do I still have trouble controlling my weight in spite of trying many things. I think a lot of people like me, have this question. I had this question before, and then I tried many things and eventually figured out what's the best thing for me. I think many other people or other friends, they have these similar problems. We need to talk about this next time.
Yeah. Can relate. So again, thank you everyone for joining us. We want to give a special shout out and thank you to Gloria and to Shelley for joining us today and imparting their information and thoughts and views and what's worked for them. So until next week, everybody have a great day. Get out, enjoy the sunshine. And as everybody talked about, be sure and do something physical to get that body moving.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Gloria. Thank you, Shelley, for join us today. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks. Bye.